video will demonstrate how performers can update their personal details in PCSE Online. Any data you see during this video has only been created for demonstration purposes. You'll need to log into PCSE Online, which you can find from the PCSE website. Select PCSE Online Login, which is located at the top of the page in the blue banner. Sign into your account by adding your username, password, and selecting Sign In. Your username will be your email address. However, if you have forgotten any of these details, you can select the Forgotten Your Login Details button, which is under the green Sign In tab. You'll then be prompted with a screen that gives you different options to regain access to your account. For example, if you have forgotten your password, all you need to do is enter your username and select Reset Password. You will then receive an email with instructions on how to reset your password. If you don't see that you have received your email, it's a good idea to check your junk or spam folder and also consider any alternative email addresses you may have used to set up your account. Once you have logged into your account, select Performer List to update your personal details. Select Personal Details. Once selected, your personal details will show. You will see that some details are greyed out. You cannot change your details within this area. However, you do have the option to change these further down the page. You will see details like your name, date of birth, email address, and the residential address that we have on record for you. It will also show your performer details, so your performer type, your performer status, the NHS England region that you're managed by, and also your practice address that you're linked to. But these details can't be changed here. We do have a separate video to show you how to change those details. Further down the page is the declaration to consent for NHS England to share your details with the relevant LIC. Here, you can accept by selecting yes or decline by selecting no. Details of the information shared can be found below. If you're happy to share your details with the relevant LIC, select yes. This will then display a list of LICs. In this example, it shows a list of LMCs, which stands for Local Medical Committee, and is the list that a GP would see. A dentist would choose their LDC, which is Local Dental Committee, and an ophthalmic practitioner would select their LOC, which is the Local Optical Committee. You'll then need to select your local region. Here, I'm selecting Bolton LMC. Once you're happy with your selection, select Save. Completing this step is mandatory, whether you accept or decline. You will be able to withdraw or provide your consent at any time, and your decision will not affect your rights as a performer. Failure to complete this step may result in you having issues if you want to change any details within your performer list entry. You will then see the various options that you're able to change within the personal details section, and the first one being able to review and amend your protected characteristics data. Here, you have the option to select yes or no for NHS England capturing and storing your protected characteristics data. If you have never completed this section before and you select yes, that you do consent to share the details, you will then be presented with a list of questions. The questions range from gender, ethnic group, religion and belief, disabilities, sexual orientation, and place of qualification. You can then answer all the questions by selecting the drop-down arrow, which is underneath every question. And once you're happy with your answers, select Submit. If you wish to change your name that PCSE have on record for you, select Change Name. A separate box will appear and you will see the system will show you the current name that PCSE have on record for you. If you wish to change any name, you'll need to add the new details in the blue box. But please be aware that your name must match with your registered body. PCSE will check this on the website of the registered body before they can accept the change. If the name differs on the GMC, GDC or GOC, PCSE will not be able to make your requested change until the website has been updated. Once you are happy with your edits, select Submit. If you want to change your registered telephone number, select Change Telephone Number. Again, you will see the current number PCSE have on record for you, and you can edit this within the blue box and then select Submit once you're happy with your changes. If you need to change your residential address or the address of your registered body, select Change Address. Again, a box will appear. Here you can either select residential address or GMC, GDC or GOC address, depending on which address you want to update. You can either search for your address by entering your postcode, or you can enter your address manually. Once you have found your address and you're happy with your changes, select Submit. If you wish to update the email address that PCSE have on record for you, you'll need to head to the PCSE Online homepage, and from here, select Settings, which is located in the top right-hand corner in the blue banner. Once selected, select the wording My Details. This will then display your personal details that are linked to your PCSE Online account. Your first name and surname will be greyed out, and you cannot edit these details here. You can only edit the areas in blue. Your username, which is your email address, and your telephone numbers. To change your email address, delete the current entry and replace it with your new email address. Once you're happy with your changes, select Update. This will now be your new primary email address and be the email address that PCSE will use when they need to contact you. This will now also be the new email address you will use to log into your PCSE Online account. Thank you for watching this video. Remember, we have additional videos available to support you with changing other performer list details. Details such as changing practice details and performer roles.